Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be drawing Gur from Invader Zim. Now, he is not a particularly complicated character whatsoever, so I do not think this will take me that long to draw, but whatever. And if you have no idea who Gur is, or what Invader Zim is, you should definitely go watch it. It's great. I actually have no idea if it's great. I've only ever watched the movie, but the movie's great. You should definitely watch the movie. Invader Zim something, the Florpus, 10 out of 10 movie. Gur is definitely the best character. Gur and Mini Moose. I forgot Mini Moose existed. I forgot this entire thing existed until earlier today, because somebody requested me to draw this. It's the only reason I even remembered it existed. Alright. Right now we're drawing his head. He's got an eyeball right there, but we're going to ignore that for now. I think we're doing this a little wrong, but it's fine. It's not like I ever get proportions right anyways. I swear, I'm not practicing it. I should be, though. Should be practicing proportions. Alright. Perfection. Awesome. Looks good enough, I think. Are we going to keep that at that length? Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep that at that length. Oh, shit. There goes my pencil. There we go. There we go. Awesome awesome. Alright. I think that's good for the head shape. Now if we go ahead and get his body in here. His arm kind of goes halfway into right there. Go like this. I feel like I'm going to end up drawing his body smaller than it should be. So we're gonna just make it wider than I have it right now. I don't need to, but you shut up. But I'm going to. Not much wider, but just a little bit wider. And now we're gonna draw his... Let's go ahead and draw this part of his body before we draw his arm, though, actually. Here is his zipper, which in this reference that I'm using is actually way bigger than it is in like any other pictures I see. But, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. And then there's like a box on here, because it's a zipper. That's not exactly, you know, lined up, but that's fine. We'll fix that, and we'll fix the entire thing right now. I was kind of curving the entire thing too much. Let's go ahead and just try again on that. Just get it a lot more straight than I had it. Bring this line pretty much up here, not all the way up. Nope, that's too high. Bring that right there. Then go like this. To bring this right here. Then go right there. Put this right here. And that right there. Alright, looks good to me. Good enough. And then we'll also include the zipper part, you know. Alright, that's good enough, and we'll include his body. Because, you know, his body is an important part of him. There we go. That's kind of why I wanted to draw that part first, was so I could get his body in here. Then we'll draw his legs. His legs. Get them legs in there. They're pretty short. I might draw them a little longer than they actually are. Not intentionally, just because I do that sometimes. And these go all the way back up to the top. But this line is supposed to be a lot thicker than it is. Actually, all these lines are supposed to be pretty thick, and I will thicken all of them up. I'm just trying to get down the base parts right now. Okay. Now next we need to get his arm in here, you know. We'll go ahead and set that right there. Go like this. Then right there. Then we'll erase the back and curve his back actually to where the arm is, which is stretched out. Then a line right here. Then put another line there. And we'll shade this in, even though I was not shading stuff in yet. We might as well shade this in. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and thicken these feet lines up. I am supposed to shade these feet in yet. I just don't want to just quite yet. Because while I do like shading, it's probably one of my favorite, but also least favorite parts. Because it makes the drawing look really good, but also it's just a little boring in my opinion. Alright, there's also one other thing we need to include, which is very, very, very important. His tail. He's got a little tail right here. And by the way, if you've never watched Invader Zim and don't know what it is, this guy's a robot too. Like, this dog is a robot. And he's really stupid and silly, and that's part of the reason he's like the best character. When I was looking for a reference for him on Pinterest, there were so many memes about him doing weed, smoking weed, or taking gummies or whatever. It was kind of funny. Just so many friggin' weed memes. That could definitely be better, but we're chill right now. We're good. We're coolio. Yep. Yep, that's good enough for me. Just erase that part to make the curve more, curved. And then shade it in. We'll have to go over it with another darker layer, but I don't want to right now, so I'm not going to. We're going to draw the other ear, which will be right here. Go ahead and... I don't want it that far out. We want it... No. We want it right about here-ish. Somewhat straight up. Curve that part, and then we're going to do this part straight in. And then we shade this in. Perfect. What beautiful ears. My hand really hurts. These ears are in no way perfect. This one should be... this one's pretty good, but this one should be skinnier, but, it's obviously too late for that. And I knew it should be skinnier while I was shading it in. I'm just lazy. Okay, we're gonna draw this dashed line right now. That's not nearly how it should be. Alright, so we'll draw from the bottom first, because we need his nose. Which should have a highlight, so I'll just make sure I don't fill that in. Alright, good enough. Then we'll do dashed line, dashed line, dashed line, dashed line, dashed line, dashed line. And that's good enough. And now we draw a big ol' circle. We'll pretend like that's good for the moment, because I kind of want to draw this one first. Is that too big? This is too big, right? Oh yeah, that's way too big. I was going to see if there was something I could trace a circle off of, because I want it to be like a perfect circle. Alright, let's try to make these perfect circles. Alright. this up. Just making it look like he's got a black eye. But there we go. Now we can actually thicken this line up too. I mean, we probably didn't need to actually thicken these lines up, considering this is still just like... This isn't exactly supposed to be like how it was in the cartoon. But like, I want to, so I'm going to. Alright. Now we'll go like this. Like this. Alright, good enough for the little charm. Perfect. Now, we should shade his legs in. Alright, so we just need to solid his legs, then we're going to need to get his other eyeball in place, which I forgot about. Now my hand hurts. Color his other foot in. And perfect. There we go. My hand hurts because I'm death gripping the pencil again. Not trying to, I just can't help it. Alright. Ow. Why did I do that? What else does he need? He needs his arm and then, or his, not his arm, his eye and his tongue. Ah, shit. And we're gonna erase the shading, and then we're gonna lightly shade in. Why? I don't know. And then we're gonna redraw this line a little bit, and same with the outside line, same with that middle line. There we go, what a beautiful tongue. That's actually not that bad. Now time for, first, this pupil. And then his other eyeball. Perfect. Just don't look at it too hard. Alright, if I now erase this, I have an outline of where the eye should go. Alright, just stick in the line. And perfection. Now we draw his other people. Right there. What beautiful eyes he has. And that's actually him done. Yeah, I spit on my phone. Yeah, that's him done. His legs are too thick and this ear is too thick, but besides that, he actually looks really good. I wish this was a little more lighted up, but this fucking thing doesn't really do much of anything. Alright, yeah, that's where I'm gonna end this. I could shade the whole thing, but no, we're not going to. I'm gonna give him a little shadow area. And that's gonna be that. Alright, there we go. Here's the little shadow. Perfect. Okay. See you next time.